This 911 call hits fast. Blue lips, ice-cold skin. Something went terrifyingly wrong in Myrtle Beach.
I remember me from yesterday, Detective Jones, Detective Skellett. Gonna go back over things from yesterday when we were at the hospital, okay? Anytime we talk to you, I'm gonna do one of these things, okay? Understand that? It's your birthday again, Blake. Alright. Blake, you're not under the influence of any alcohol or drugs, are you? You know how to read and write. And you graduated high school. When was that? This year?
A couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
This year? Alright. We slide. Shut this off. Slide this to you real quick. Just look over it. Same thing we did yesterday here. Go over it. We'll do it as we do it here. It says you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you at no cost to you before any question if you so desire. You make a statement or answer questions, you have the right to stop at any time. You understand these rights. Alright, again, initial each one of these. And yes, you understand it, and print and sign.
Here's the Miranda warning. This is procedure, and it signals the conversation just turned criminal.
Just take it out of the way. Gotcha. Go back over, like I said, stuff we talked about yesterday, to get everything clarified, make sure there's no misunderstandings on anything anywhere, okay? You guys, you and several of your friends, you tell me who all they were that they came here on the little senior trip deal.
Brady Fox, Dakota Hall, Addison Shear, Ashland, something. Bernard, Dylan Watson, Taylor McCormick, and Hadley.
Alright. Tuesday night, all you guys were planning on going to the House of Blues, right? just start from there and walk me back through everything again.
We all got Ubers to go there, and then I was talking to other friends that I knew there, and everyone else was in the back, towards the back of the line, and they were saying Dakota was getting kicked out, so I walked over there, and just wondering what was going on. And then, he was going to get an Uber back, and Natalie didn't feel good, so she's going to go back. I wanted to get Dakota to come back and Natalie, so I went with them. And then got back and kept drinking more. Me and Natalie, got stuff together. Dakota took a little bit of a nap. We just kept hanging out with him. And then later on, the whole situation happened, which I didn't mean to. It just happened. I would never harm her in any way. I thought it was a dream. I didn't even know it was true.
Okay. So you, Dakota, and Natalie are the ones that went back to the rental unit y'all were at? Alright. Do you remember about what time that was? Or have an idea, maybe?
It's just one thing I'm never...
Okay, was it dark?
Yeah. It was dark the whole time.
Alright. And you said the whole thing happened. Alright. Tell me what that whole thing was. I mean, you need to go back through it. And you talk very softly, so I'm struggling to hear you.
Sorry. I'm pretty sure we were watching TikTok or something, and I got mad over something on her phone. It's hard for me to exactly remember what it was, and I thought I'd choked her for a little bit, and she fell off the bed, and I thought she said something to me. Like, I didn't think she was just dead, so I just decided to go to bed because Dakota, it seemed like he didn't want to even go to the club. I should have checked on her.
Alright, I'm gonna back you up. You said you got an argument over something over the phone.
Yeah.
And what was that?
I'm sure.
Did you catch that? He calls it a dream, but the details start sounding painfully real.
I'm sure it was like other dudes or something. I don't know.
Okay. Now, what led up to you choking her? I mean, tell me, excruciating detail about that.
Like, we were beside each other, and
how were y'all on the bed? You said you were beside each other, so I'm guessing y'all were on the bed?
yeah,
How were y'all on the bed?
just like, she was on her back and I was on my side, like, towards her, and I'm pretty sure, like, I was just, like, saying stuff to her, and I just reached, and she was saying stuff back, and I just reached over, and she was at the edge of the bed, so I just choked her for a little bit, not meaning to just try to kill her whatsoever.
Yeah, how were y'all on the bed? Were y'all with, like, say this is the bed that's up against the wall here, were y'all like feet this way, or
Feet towards the end of the bed.
feet towards the end of the bed? Okay. Alright. Which side of the bed was she on? Was she on, like, this side or that side?
The side that she was on the whole time.
Okay.
So, like, right there. Beside her.
Okay, you said you reached over and, like, choked her. How did you do that?
I just put my hands around her throat, and
How?
just one, and then two, and she, like, went sideways and fell over, and I just said, alright, I'm just gonna go to bed, like, I'm not dealing with this right now. So I rolled over towards the middle of the bed, and I thought she just wanted to stay down there. I thought she was gonna leave the room or something.
Alright, now when you said you reached over and grabbed her one hand and two, what happens there?
She like starts to, like, go up a little bit, and then, like, she just fell over because we were so close towards the end of the bed. And then she fell, and I just rolled back over to the middle of the bed.
Okay, did she like try to push you off of her, or grab your hands, or try to say anything? I mean, what was the content there?
She got up like that. Yeah, she was pushing a little bit, but I mean, that was really it.
Well, what was your body position? I mean, where were you at?
I mean, first I was laying on the bed, and then when she got up, I got up a little bit. I think we were just on our knees. Like, I don't know. Like, we never went on our feet at all.
You said she was on her back and you were kind of laying on your side. I'm assuming you were kind of laying like, hand propped up on your head and whatnot. Was it one hand over at first? At that point, when you said you put your second hand, is it going under the side? You're still on your side, or are you actually getting kind of up on top of her now?
Not on top, but like that's when she obviously, she didn't stay on her back. She went up a little bit, and then that's when I did that. And I just, like, it didn't feel long at all. Like, it wasn't and then she just fell right onto the ground.
So you said that, I'm trying to get in my mind how this happened. So she's laying on her back, you said you're laying on your side, so you reach over one hand, and she kind of like arches up, I guess is what you're saying. Is that when you reach over with the other hand? All right. Now, at what point in there did y'all end up on you said something about being up on your knees? Where did you?
When she arched up, that's when like I basically arched up with her, and then that's when she like fell back. I mean, she maybe pushed a little bit. I don't know. It just didn't feel long at all, like, honestly. And when she fell back, I didn't think anything of it.
When she kind of fell back, you said she kind of fell off the bed a little bit?
Yeah, she just went straight back.
Okay. Were you still holding on to her when she was off, almost kind of like going like around? Okay.
When she fell off the bed, how did she fall off? She fell off like sideways or backwards, or?
I'm pretty sure it was just backwards, and like she rolled over. I don't know. I didn't check up on her. I really should.
Did you hear anything, any noises, or?
I thought she was saying something. I thought like I heard something. I don't know. After that, I just didn't want to talk. I should have just left the room or checked on her and called 911. I wasn't in my right mind.
You said you guys were arguing after whatever you found on the phone. You said you said something or she said something. Do you know what she said to you?
I don't remember what we both talked about at all. I just know that I said something, which I never get mad over that stuff. It's just she'd get mad, and it just, I don't know, the alcohol, it just escalates, I don't know, worse than I would ever be if I was sober. If I was sober, I'd just storm off or something. Plus, we've just never had anything like that happen to us before.
You said something like that never happened to us before, so what happened? Like, are you talking about what happened after the fact, or are you talking about what happened that night that led up to that?
Like, we've always just been a good couple. We've never done anything like that towards each other.
Nothing ever physical before to each other?
No, and people prove that.
Alright, so after Natalie falls off the bed, you said you thought she said something or something of that nature. What was that? I mean, what did you hear? I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
It seemed like just breathing in a word, like a word come out. I don't know. It didn't seem like she was like dying, because I've never heard anyone die. So.
Alright. So, I guess at that point you went to sleep? Is that what you said?
Exactly what I did.
Huh?
That's exactly what I did. I thought she was going to sleep there or go out of the room. I don't know.
Did you text anybody or anything at that point?
texted my parents that I messed up. And that was really it. And that I love them and stuff.
What was that about?
Just because, I mean, I've never done that to a woman before in my life. Not even checked to see if she was on the ground still or if she had. Like, it was just right during that point I put my phone down and I just died. And I was really tired anyway, so I just went to bed. And then I woke up. And all that happened. That's why.
Alright. When you woke up, tell me what happened then.
I woke up, I first seen her there, and I thought she was sleeping. I noticed something was off. She looked, and then I went to the shower, and I got a knife and stuff, because I thought, like, that she actually was dead or something, because she was still in the same position, and she...
Alright, I'm gonna back up a little bit, because you lost me. You got, excuse me, you got up, you saw Natalie still on the floor.
This is the oh no moment, cold, blue, unmoving. Why wasn't 911 called immediately?
Where was she at?
Saying, like, just on the side of the floor. She didn't move anywhere else. She didn't. The bed, like,
Was she like right beside the bed, or kind of under the bed, or
like beside it a little bit? I don't know. Under it, I don't know.
Okay. Well, all right. So you got up. You see Natalie. What's the first thing you see you do at that moment?
Like, I kind of checked on her a little bit. Like, I just like moved her arm a little bit, and she was like cold and blue, and I'm just like, this is really happening. Like, this is really happening. And like, I looked and walked outside. People were sleeping, and I wanted to end my life because I didn't want to live without her, and I just did that. And I just stood in the shower for a minute, and I couldn't do it to myself, so I just went out. We need to get her help now.
Okay. What made you at that point go, I really did that? You said because you come back and you say, okay, I really did that. What was that thought process about?
Because I didn't think she was actually dead or anything, so that's why I wanted to end my life. I didn't want to, I really mean I didn't want to live without her. I didn't want to know that she was dead.
Again, let me rephrase that because I'm probably not coming across the right way. You said you just did that. What did you just do?
I grabbed the knife.
No, you seen Natalie, and you said you had the realization, I just did that. What was that realization? What did you do?
That whatever I did last night, it ended up killing her.
Okay. And then I'm guessing you assumed that was what? What exactly did you do that night before?
My arms around her, choking her, falling off the bed.
Okay. So, I guess here's where I'm having a little bit of a block, I guess, on it. I guess the next morning is the stark realization that this is really bad. But that makes me think that there was some thought process the night before. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you get up the next morning and here she is, that she's dead, and then you think, I just did that. She's choking her. So was there some thought process the night before of, I have harmed her?
I mean, the night before, I just done that out of like anger. I didn't obviously, like I said before, try to kill her at all. So she hit the ground, and I just thought that was it. Either her out of the room. I literally, my phone was already across the bed, so I just got on the bed, rolled over, grabbed my phone, texted that, because I knew, like, she would have complained about it to her friends or going to leave that next day.
All right.
Where was your phone at?
like across the other side of the bed, like where I slept at. I wasn't even on it.
Okay, so you had to get up after that whole thing happened to go get your phone.
I mean, I was on the bed the whole time, so I just kind of rolled over.
Okay. So I know you said if your feet are at that side of the bed, was the phone over in that direction? You had to get up and go get it.
It was like where we were laying, like in the back. It was just like, I'm like right here. I'm like leaning this way. It's just like over here.
So you would have turned away from where she was at to get the phone, or had to go across from her to go to get your phone?
Turn away.
Turn away to go get your phone, and that's when you texted that?
And that's just where I slept.
Alright, let me square something else away here I was trying to get to. I know you said you guys had sex earlier, right? Right. You weren't into the whole choking thing while you were having sex or anything like that, were you?
I mean, we've done it before, but obviously it's not like me actually just choking her.
Okay. So, so when this incident happened, with this choking incident, you guys weren't engaged in any kind of sexual activity or anything?
During the choking incident?
Yeah. Yeah, that's because you all got in an argument about some stuff on the phone. Alright. Now, one other thing you said, something I got to clarify. You said you went back, you laid that, I'm trying to remember exactly how you said it. You said because he was kind of hitting around at it, but had you gotten off, after she fell off the bed, did you get off the bed? You didn't get off the bed?
Because she fell off the bed. I never got off the bed.
Okay.
No, she probably her leg or something. Like, I'm pretty sure it moved the lamp or whatever. She was right beside. So it was right there beside the bed. Moved up a little bit because we had our phones and stuff charging. She did or something. That's where the outlets were at.
Okay. Earlier when you guys were fooling around having sex, was there any choking that took place there or anything?
I don't think so.
Do you remember, trying to think of who it was. Is there there's another Blake with you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about what time, what's his girlfriend's name? Ashlyn. Do you remember about what time they got back to the unit? Mm-hmm. Had you gone to sleep before they got back, or do you just not remember, or don't know, or?
Don't know if I was asleep, stuff like that.
So you don't know, you don't know what time they got back?
I don't know when really anyone got back besides Dakota being there, and what Dakota told me, like, Brady got back at like 6 or 7, like really late. Like everyone was already asleep.
Okay. Alright. So, again, I guess the one thing I'm just having some trouble understanding is, well, for lack of a better way to articulate it or put it, I guess the next morning you kind of had this oh crap moment. Is that when you realize that, Natalie's dead and I choked her last night and that's what caused this? Or was there some thought from last night that maybe she's not okay, but I don't care because I'm mad at her?
It's the first thing you said, because like nothing was really going through my mind like that at all. Like I didn't think that she was like hurt that bad at all. So in the morning, that's when I was surprised. That's why I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. I've never been suicidal. I should have just went to them and got 911, called them just a little bit earlier. I should have just checked on her when she did hit the ground.
Okay, so I guess here's the other thing I'm getting at. So you get up, you check on Natalie, you realize that she's deceased. At that point, what you're telling me is you went into the kitchen area, got the knife, and came back into the bedroom, and then went into the shower was in your Natalie's bedroom, right? Is that it? Is that correct? All right. My question is literally this: why did you do that at that point versus go ahead and saying, "Hey, Natalie's in bad shape. We need to get some help"?
Because I kind of just wanted to die with her.
Well, is it?
Which is stupid, I know, but
Was it maybe some stark realization of what had happened and what you had done at that point?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. That's why I just thought that, like, I knew I did that. I didn't think it was a dream or anything. But I just didn't think I would kill her. I didn't try to kill her. I was just mad. We've been together for almost 3 years, and there's never been anything, even the whole trip. I didn't know what to think. I've never been in this position before. Never been in trouble. I seen her on the ground. I just wanted to end my life. I didn't see either way. If I tried to get help, I would have had to live through it.
So you guys been together for 3 years? So you guys met when you were both 15? Or is she a year younger or same age?
We're the same age.
Same age?
Did you guys go to the same high school?
Is she the only girl you've been with?
Mm-hmm.
Are you the only guy that she's been with?
Basically, yeah, she's had boyfriends, but...
And you guys been together for 3 years, so.
Yeah.
But you've been with other people. Did you cheat on her before, or was this before you guys even started dating?
It was before.
Okay.
Ask you something else, Blake. Do you have any doubt what you did caused her death?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you doubt what you did caused her death? Is there any doubt in your mind what you done caused her death, caused her to die?
Well, at the time when at first I didn't know, but now I do know. And there's no other way. I mean, it was me, and I remembered that happening. I didn't think it was actually true. And when I seen it that morning, I was just hyperventilating. I didn't know what to do. I wish I could explain, but I've never been in that position before.
Alright, so, and you tell me right or wrong if I'm understanding this the way I put it. I'm going to kind of paraphrase it. The next morning, you kind of had that moment of, oh crap, I choked her last night and I've killed her. Is that the thought process the next morning?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
You guys ever had any bad arguments before?
I mean, nothing that led to that, no.
Well, obviously
I mean,
nothing that led to
nothing
that.
like it, just me touching her either. I mean, you've always for the first 2 years, I mean, that's why everyone thought the most of us, because people could barely go through months or anything, and we were so perfect. I mean, the family knows me.
No, well, here's another thing I'm going to ask you, because I'm going to have to talk to them.
Talk to them.
Natalie's parents. I'm sure you've been there. You guys been dating for 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've been to their house. I'm sure they've been quite hospitable to you. I'm sure you probably eaten dinner, lunch, and stuff at that house. What do you want me to tell them? What would you tell them? I mean,
I've already thought about it. No. They would not leave to death, obviously. great person, strong, independent woman. I mean, we've done so many favors for each other. I've done favors for their families and her. She's done way more than that with ours too, and like me. She's a great woman, and I've always loved her and cared about her, and they love me. They've always known that. They've always known my protection I have for her. I've fought over people for good reasons, and then this just happens, and I didn't know what to think, because this is actually true.
Okay.
What do you mean you fought over people for her?
Well, a year ago, so this is when we both went to Middies. We went to Philo. Well, she went to Philo freshman, sophomore year, or high school. I went to Philo freshman year and went to Middies. It's a trade school. I've done power line and stuff up there all the way until I graduated. She went there her junior year, same with me, obviously. And which it wasn't even true. There was rumors going around saying that, like, I don't know, this dude was messing around with her and stuff, and she was denying it, and this whole senior power line group, I was in junior power line, talking crap. They wanted to meet up at this car wash, and everyone was saying this dude could beat me up and stuff, and I fought over her, for her.
Just over some rumors?
Yeah, but there was a whole situation over it. The group chat just texted me about it. There were my power line kids, they even, like, confronted us in power line. I was on this transition pole, came down, and no one else wanted.
Has that always been kind of a constant with you guys, so that situation getting brought back up, or?
No, but
Trust issues.
I mean,
stuff like that stays in the back of your head, man. We're all guys.
I mean,
like,
yeah. But this thing, like, she really hasn't done anything, and it's just like, even that's what I'm saying when I'm sober and I just hear about stuff or like see stuff. It is what it is. I'm not controlling. I'm not insecure. I'm like, all right. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, that's why I kind of do my own thing too. But I don't know. I don't know about that name. I didn't think it was true. I felt like a dream, a little nightmare. And I wasn't even, I mean, I was a little bit mad, obviously, but I wasn't trying to, like, completely harm her, even though, I mean, that's...
Well, I mean, what did you get mad about?
Whatever I seen on her phone, it was just like...
What'd you see on the phone? You know what you saw.
It wasn't nothing like... The dude was, like, trying to meet up with her that was there down at Myrtle Beach and Corner Bay and stuff, and she wasn't even like...
Oh, she gave out her number to some dude?
No, this was through Snapchat.
Okay, through Snap. Okay, I got
It's just all the Snapchat.
Gotcha.
I don't know, I just kind of got mad about it. She was saying, I don't know, stuff like, I don't know. She showed me her text, and I don't know.
Alright. What happened to your hand right there?
This?
Yeah.
Punched out my tail leg. This was a year and a half ago at a party. I mean...
Were you drinking then?
Yeah. That's why everything that I do when I drink, it just leads into something bad.
So...
my parents told me, just enjoy it, and I just can't ever do it again.
You said your parents said what?
Like, if I want to do it behind their back, they said to, what my dad has always said, control the alcohol, don't let the alcohol control you. His grandpa's always told him that. And so, sometimes I'm usually good at it. I used to be great at it. I used to enjoy it. And I don't know, this senior years, I mean, there's just been a lot of stuff I've had to face and stuff. And
You're saying it's more of a problem when you're drinking than it is when you're sober?
I mean, yeah, drinking's not good for me. I can't do it anymore.
You said something earlier. You and Natalie. I mean, have you guys ever got anything that was not necessarily what you would call physical, but kind of a grabbing each other or anything like that?
I mean, grabbing each other. I mean,
Like shoving, pushing, punching, even you grabbing her by the neck at some point.
Well, this was a while ago, but it wasn't nothing insane. Brady was there, his ex and stuff, at my house, and my parents, and even Natalie's parents would say they know about this, because it wasn't nothing major, but at the same time it still happened. And I just jumped up. I was sleeping, it was really late. Like, I was actually, not really drinking much, and they still were. They were being loud. My parents were getting really mad because they were still being obnoxious and stuff. I even went back there. I'm like, hey, y'all please, quiet down. Came back, and I called them, and then I was telling them to quiet down again, and then they hung up. I'm just trying to sleep it off. It's really late, like 6 in the morning, and then they're still being loud. I went in there, and I'm like, all right, y'all need to leave and stuff. My parents are even, getting mad at me, they gotta go to work in the morning and stuff like that. Natalie, they were all, I was actually more mad at Brady, in the situation, because he wanted to stay up the most, and Natalie, kind of, shoved me a little bit out of the way, and I just, completely pushed her, on the ground in the living room, and I just, completely, I was just oh my God, I felt really bad. That's the first time I've ever, I don't consider that putting my hands on her. But, just me pushing her to the ground. I'm not gonna lie, my buddy Brady, he's actually, that's why his ex is not together with him anymore, is because, he's done a lot of stuff, and I'm glad he's not together with her anymore, because, it wasn't good. Me and Natalie were always good, and they were just always getting into crazy arguments, and Brady going psycho. I don't know, but nothing really has ever happened like that.
Is that the only incident like that?
Yeah.
Obviously there was some rumors and stuff and all that. I guess, is there any other issues where you may have felt like she'd been paying some other fella too much attention or whatever? Because
we were saying that the other time, but it really wasn't like that. She always, she snaps tons of people and stuff. I kind of do it myself, but it's not really a big deal.
I'm just kind of wondering at what point it seemed like a good idea to grab a hold of somebody by the throat.
Well, it's just, I don't know, this dude, actually, that's what I'm saying, some of my friends didn't really like him too either, and, I've seen the other time, I'm just alright, whatever. That was at the beach, that's when I was more sober, and then at night, he's just still, when he get mad, I'm trying to, I was calling him, her bae and stuff, but she wasn't, giving her off that same vibe, and then when I would ask her, she just get all mad and stuff, even though, I knew there was nothing going on, just because, I've always kind of trusted her, and I don't know, but it just kind of made me sweat. That's kind of how what happened when I just pushed her down that one time, even though, she kind of shoved me, but it was just a little switch, and, it's not, and I just stopped, it's the way I stopped, and, I don't know.
Do you wear any kind of necklace or anything anytime?
Yeah, my necklace got snapped off. My favorite necklace.
When did that happen?
That's when we both came up, and she kind of just ripped it off my neck and scattered. And I remember just grabbing the pendant around with me,
What kind of pendant?
My Jesus Christ.
What?
My Jesus pendant.
Okay. Is it like a crucifix, or is it like a crucifix with the Christ on it, or?
I have the gold Jesus, silver cross.
Okay.
And the silver chain.
So is that when you had the one hand, she started kind of coming up,
And that's when it just came
So
off.
she snaps at you. Is that when you went with both hands to get her back down?
I mean, yeah, I just had both hands on her, and then that's when she came off the bed. And then I'm just like, I'm not doing, like, I yelled at her son, I'm not doing this tonight, I'm going to bed. I rolled over, I texted my mom. Obviously, I was even more mad. I mean, he had my chain, and just her making me mad. And I just texted her, and I just texted them. Just went straight to sleep, basically. I mean, I don't know, I was kind of out of it anyways, especially when we weren't going to the club or nothing anymore, so.
Where did your pendant go? Did it depend on necklace?
I carried it around with me. Like, when I went in the shower and stuff, I decided if I was going to do that to myself. And it's just another thing about killing yourself's a sin. And I really didn't want to. I just didn't want to live without her. And I keep saying that, but I carried that pendant with me in the shower. I don't know if it's still in there. I just carried it around with me.
I know I touched on that with you a little bit the other day, or yesterday. You text your dad as well. Do you remember what you text him?
I keep forgetting. I know y'all showed me a couple times, like, that I messed up. And I love him and stuff, because, I mean, just the fact that
I don't remember exactly what it was. I think maybe you texted your mom and your dad, didn't you?
I did. I texted my mom that I always love her, and then something like that. Dad or something like that, because when I knew I messed up, I just knew that in that next morning or whatever, like, she ain't gonna want to stay there, and she's gonna tell everyone that, and the fact that I knew I messed up, and obviously my parents are completely against that. I knew I messed up. I knew the trip was gonna be ruined or something. And the morning came around and all that happened.
Well, let me ask you this. The night before, was there any doubt in your mind that you had hurt her?
I mean, I'd say a little bit, like, just the fact that I mean, not hurt her, but maybe when she fell down or something, I know I should have checked on her, but I kind of didn't care yet. Actually, I'm just like, I'm going to bed, like, I don't care what you do, like, sleep there or walk out, and maybe that should have been a sign for me to check on her. Maybe none of this would have been happening. I don't know. I don't know. I was so confused about it all when I seen her there. It just made no sense to me, but that's why I just don't even know what to think. Like, I don't want her gone out of my life. I want to live the rest of my life with her. We've talked about it all the time.
Alright. Let me see if I can summarize this thing up a little bit. You and Natalie are laying there in the bed. You guys are fussing about some Snapchat with some guy. You reach over and grab her by the neck. She goes to kind of arch out and set up. You sit up. You guys end up both of you on your knees in the bed. And you got both hands on her neck. Is that right? Or is that when she grabbed your chain, your necklace, and pulled it off? I'm sure that made you mad.
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but not that bad, honestly. It was not the first time my chain's been ripped off, not by her, but I mean, it's replaceable.
So what was being said at that point? Were you saying anything, or she tried to say anything?
I wasn't saying nothing at all, and she wasn't either at all. And I thought she was just like, I don't know, like moaning and groaning on the ground and like trying to get a word out, not trying, but like saying something, and I just didn't care for it at all. I really
He meets before that all started happening.
Yeah, before she fell off the bed was,
No, that's like none of us said nothing.
okay. When she did fall off on the floor, I mean, was it?
It kind of did something loud, honestly.
Do what?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was loud.
Well, did she try to catch herself in any way, or?
I feel like the back of her like hands went back, like sideways. I can't do it with these, but
yeah,
that's what it seemed like.
When you let go of her, was it because she like forced herself away from you, or was it like?
It was kind of like, that's what it felt like, that like her, kind of like her arm went on my side, and I just kind of like pushed her or whatever, not too hard. I just like, I don't know how that whole action was, but like I just felt her arm, maybe because the chain got ripped off either my shoulder or somewhere on this side, and still had it on her neck a little bit, and I just like kind of just pushed her down while she's like kind of pushing off of me. That's why like she went down, I kind of seen her arms go out. I just thought she was going to lay there and leave the room, or no, she wasn't going to come back in bed. I don't know. I also thought the kid would get up or something after hearing her hit the ground, and I just wasn't. I would have just told her, like, she can get out of the room, I don't care.
Was there a little bit of tussling around on the bed when all that was taking place?
Tussling.
I mean, like, obviously, you got two people getting up on their knees in the bed that's kind of beating around some.
I mean, a little bit. It was also a big bed, so it was just that kind of like that section of the bed. It wasn't the whole bed at all.
Do you remember your hand placement on her neck?
No, just one, two and stuff. I mean, I don't know. No exact hand placement.
Is there anything else that you need to tell me that helped me put all these pieces together?
I mean, that's just what we've talked about and that I know and what I figured was going on at the time.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, hang tight for just a minute.
No, I'm just trying to size a few things up. Just to get a reference here, can you kind of just kind of show me with Detective Skellett here what you're talking about as far as your hand placement and how that was?
My hand placement?
Yeah, on Natalie, like he's Natalie.
Well, saying like you're talking about laying on your side and whatnot, so I'm assuming would she be on that side of you, over there on this side?
This side.
So she'd be on this side.
Yeah, on my side.
Okay, so she's laying, down like this, talking.
Not like flat down. She had a pillow like.
Yeah, like so she's kind of perched up a little bit. Okay, so if you're gonna do that, like you said, would you had your one hand for? I'm sorry, your left hand. Your left hand was first. I'm assuming that got put on her first. So when you're saying that,
wait, hold on. So she's on your right hand side.
Yeah.
And you were laying on your side. Yeah. And how did you reach over and grab her to start with?
With this hand, because I was like this, and she was like propped up, and then I looked at that, and we were just like, I was going at it, I kind of leaned up a little bit, and then she like kind of like scooted up a little bit more, and I grabbed her with this arm.
Grabbed her with which arm?
This one.
Your right one?
No, my left
one. Your left one, okay.
Yeah. Grabbed her, and then she kind of like got up a little bit, and that's when I switched. I mean, the necklace came off at some point, and just a little bit, and then we basically just pushed each other off or whatever. It felt like maybe it was more me, I don't know. Like, I wasn't completely aware of what happened. I just had, that's the best way to put it, because I mean, I wasn't in my right mind.
And the reason why we're asking you that too is just, with injuries sustained on there. Just if she's propped up, I'm assuming your hand would have been a little bit more left hand, a little more up because she's already propped up.
Yeah.
So if we were engaging in an altercation right now, and you'd almost go like center wise if your hands are going out further. For this case, you think your hand was going a little bit more because she's already propped up. Your hand's going up.
Yeah, first.
At first, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's.
I don't remember exactly. I just know it.
You gotta think of this as a blank canvas. We weren't there. So we're trying to give you the tools to kind of paint the picture for us on that. And we understand it's difficult on that. But for when we do explain to family and whatnot, we want to try to be able to at least explain, hey, this is what's going on as best we can. And it being from you, at least we know that we're starting off with everything on the truest base too, so we can give the right answers for that.
You were there, we weren't.
No.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I mean, when you already have you talked to her mom or just your dad? Or?
I spoke to her dad briefly yesterday. Obviously, I'm going to have to talk with him a lot more over time.
Well, if you don't mind, if you're allowed to, what all did you say?
Pardon?
What all did you say to him?
I just told him that his daughter was deceased and that it was some suspicious circumstances and it was under investigation right now.
What did you say?
Well, he was quite devastated. This is his daughter. This is his baby girl. He was a little angry, wanting to know what happened and everything else. I said, well, in times to come, we'll be able to tell you more. I'm pretty sure you're probably not going to be their favorite person in the world for a long, 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 long time.
I would argue that when when everything kind of settles down, though, if you talking with us and telling us everything to give them everything that we know to the best of our knowledge, though, that's at least the best thing that you can do, just to at least give them that to them.
Yeah.
And that's why we're asking these things.
I understand. I mean, I don't want to lie over one I've loved more than anyone my whole life, and that's their daughter. They're the best parents in the world. I just want them to know that I didn't mean to do that. And my intentions were not to do that at all. And now everyone's going to hate me, and I didn't even mean to do that. I mean, I do got anger issues, but never towards her. I mean, it's got to get it from my dad. He's got to take medicine for it, which he's been doing better. But
Well, like I said, like I said, this is the first time I've met you today. At least we can say this though, for what has happened. Hey, you're manning up now and telling the truth with it though.
so. I just want her back.
What I do want to know though, I want to know what she did say to you though, because it had, like you said you weren't saying nothing. She was going off talking about. I mean, there had to have been that spark of.
I mean, she got mad over what I like. She gets mad over that, and it's just I just take it so much differently when I'm drinking every time. That's why I can't be doing it anymore. My parents have even telling me if you're gonna do it, then enjoy it. And we've been having such a good vacation, and we've been good together.
I got to get a couple of what they call buckle swabs from you, Blake. It's nothing more than a couple of Q-tips. You stick them between your cheek and your gun and rub them around. Let me go grab those real fast. did I think I asked you this already. I'm pretty sure I did. When you grabbed Natalie by the neck, it was kind of like grabbing her, choke her or whatever. Did she say anything at that point?
She didn't. She didn't say
She did. Okay. All right. Let me go grab those swabs real quick. I'll be right back. Okay.
Natalie, I just want to see you one more time. Just one more time. Please. 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 I just want to see you. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. I want to talk to you. Hearing love. I just want to see you. My girl. How is this happening?
Miss Solid.
What's up? Copy.
Yes, please. You mind scratching the back of that out for me, too?
What's that?
My parents been contacted at all.
I'm sorry, buddy.
My parents been contacted at all.
Yeah. I think your parents actually reached out to the lieutenant yesterday. He's trying to run. And he spoke down. Alright. We're going to do 2 sets of 2 of these things, okay, Blake? All you need to do is take that, long Q-tips is all they are. Just take them, either one time or both of them, and run them back and forth between your cheek and your gum, okay? Drop them right in there. Take that set and do them on the opposite side.
Appreciate Rachel. I don't know if you signed these ones, but
Pardon?
I usually don't even do the back sheet for those, but I did it anyway for you.
Murder charge filed. Accountability matters. Drop your take, like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns.
Mark, got one more little matter we need to take care of right here. This is an arrest warrant. Okay. We'll let Mr. Skellett read that to you.
It says, on or about June 6, 2023, while in the Myrtle Beach section of Roy County, the defendant, Blake William Linkhouse, is it Linkus? Linkus, did with a malice of forethought cause the death of Natalie Martin. The defendant did so by manually strangulating the victim. This was determined by evidence gathered at the incident location, as well as statements made by witness and post-Miranda statement made by the defendant.
Yeah, we're going to fill us out, wait for them at the jail to do that.
Do it now. It's been served. So, Blake, you're being charged with murder.
What's that mean?
Homicide is simply defined as the killing of one human being by another. South Carolina statute says murder is the killing of one human being by another with malice or forethought, either expressed or implied. Grabbing somebody by the neck, though, you're expressing that you intend to do them harm. If you grab me by the neck, it's going to get real bad real fast, or anybody else in this line of work or medical field or anything else, because they know what that entails. Or anybody in the public in general, for that matter. Did you wrestle any in high school?
I meant to ask you that.
Yeah. Is my life ruined? Is my life ruined?
These are going to be your copies of the arrest warrant, and that's the search warrant for your DNA, which is what we just done.
So what's going to happen to me?
From here,
I'll make a copy of this for you.
from here, you will go to the detention center. You'll get booked in, processed in there, and you'll be at the detention center until you have a bond hearing. There's a couple of things in this state that requires you to go in front of a judge of record or a circuit court judge to have your bond set. Murder is one of them. So rather than going in front of the magistrate, you'll actually go in front of the magistrate, but he'll basically tell you that you're going to have to go in front of a circuit court judge to have a bond hearing. And it's all court process stuff from here. You know, what happens with that and where that goes, I don't know. Because I don't know what'll...
Do you think my life will be ruined?
Blake, I don't know how else to tell you this, buddy, but your actions killed somebody. What you did caused the death of somebody. Okay? Let me break it down to you for this. Like this. Think the world of your mom and dad, right? What if somebody off the street grabbed hold of your mom by the neck and choked her until she died? How would you feel about that person?
I hate it. I want to do it to them.
Yeah. So, yeah, your life's fixing to be a shit show for a little while, for lack of a better way to put it. I don't have a more I just don't know a better way to explain that to you. Like I said, is it going to ruin your life? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a real big bump in the road for you. Because, dude, you killed somebody. So, that's where we're at.
I just an extra copy.
Okay, alright, so
This way you can just
still
give
got to
it.
get some other stuff, paperwork that you're to the jail too, so
Can I have all that?
I doubt it.
So I'm gonna be able to talk to my parents.
Once you get out to the jail, they're kind of in charge out there, so I don't know all their rules. But at some point, you will be able to we'll be able to make a phone call to them. Okay. I'm not exactly sure when that'll be or anything. Like I said, it's up to their rules. But yeah, you will be able to call them. Your parents even have a house phone or anything anymore? Most everybody runs off cell phones anymore. Do you know their number off the top of your head? You do? Okay. What is that number?
For my mom.
But like I said, once you get out there, you can kind of booked in there. They'll let you make phone calls from there. Okay. Hang tight here for me for just a little bit. I'll get a couple things squared away and straightened out. We'll go from there.
So the parents probably got some medical records forms and all that.
We still need VR and yes,
Oh, I would email that stuff over.
more copy kind of guy.
I'm gonna leave these here. Lisa, they're your copies, okay?
Blake, I'm gonna take you out to the jail, okay? So, if you would shut that down for me.
Let me see that. For the case now.
Okay, yeah. 64308.